Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing after watching this video. Now you all are going to watch a get ready with me, and I'm just so excited about this video because I'm bringing newness to you all. Not new to me, perhaps, maybe new to you, maybe not new to you, but it's new. So right now I'm presenting my Beauty Blender washing machine. I'm so excited about this because one, it took probably a month to get here, and it took me another month just to do this video for you all because I wanted to kind of test it out at first. One, right off the bat, I do like this machine if, you know, I'm doing something, hence why you all will be getting ready with me while my Beauty Blender washes. And ideally, I want to see if my Beauty Blender will wash in a reasonable amount of time, just so that, you know, I could use it a little bit more. I just find it that I just, you know, put it to the side and wash my beauty blenders, come back there clean. But I want to test it out on a full base of makeup. So I already have some water inside. You have the on-off button right here, and you know, it's a cute little machine. It uses AA batteries, just 2 of them, and it's amazing. But I did find some trouble with this machine. Now, this hose is really pretty and whatnot, and it's supposed to release the water. I'll show you all later. But there's a hole in it. 2, I actually had to open this entire machine up just to literally paste down a barrier so that no water leaks through the entire machine, because it wasn't even holding water in here. I'm like, what is going on? I spent all this money for this machine. It was like $16, but for this machine, and it's not working how it should be working. So I was really upset about that. So I had to like unscrew it, and to unscrew it you have to use like an eyeglass screwdriver just to unscrew it. This is crazy. It's crazy. So in order for it to work, you really need to fill it up, and I'm gonna add a little bit of Dawn. So if you do know, I clean my sponges, my brushes, and everything else with Dawn. So I'm gonna go ahead, close the top, and turn it on. So if you look, it's spinning. I'm not gonna tilt it over because it's going to just drip on me. But right now it's spinning, and as that spins, I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup, and you're gonna watch me get ready. Okay, so I'm gonna start in my hair, and honestly, when I do my hair, I have to wet it like a lot because my hair is really thick, and without water, it will not go into a ponytail, and if it's not soaking wet, it will not go into a ponytail. Okay, so next I'm taking my Pro Style gel. This is the black gel, and I'm using this to lay down my hair. And honestly, if I don't use this gel, it's not going to lay my hair down right. And then for the most part, I just take my tangle teaser and I just tease out my tangles to really get my hair into a nice ponytail. Okay, so next I'm taking my Miss Jessie's Edge Control, and honestly, this is not the best edge control, to be honest, because I just feel like it really does not lay down my hair. I feel like my Design Essentials Edge Control does way better, so I know I'm going to use a little bit of that, but for the most part, I'm just going to brush this in and just make sure that my hair is nice and flat. Okay, so now that my hair is in a ponytail, I'm going to take my ponytail and I'm going to clip this into my ponytail. So there's a clip at the top of the instant ponytail, and there's a clip underneath, and there's a drawstring just to like really secure the ponytail on top of your head. So once you pull that, you're just gonna kind of wrap that around the ponytail, tuck it under, and you're ready to go. Okay, and I want to shout out Louis V. Young for my dope mirror. It says Beauty by Chic on the back. So I'm going to start this look off with my SmashBox Oil Primer, and I'm just going to rub that in. It gives my face a nice hydration. Next, I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I like to start with my Brow Wiz, and this Brow Wiz, honestly, it just has a nice touch to the eyebrows, so I go really light with it, and it just defines my eyebrows. So now I'm going to take my pomade, also by Anastasia, and I use this to give my eyebrows a nice definition. Sometimes I feel like they can be a little light, and this just makes them nice and dark without them being too dark. Okay, so I'm going to take my NARS Soft Matte Concealer, and I like to use this concealer specifically for my eyebrows, and I like to use this to just clean up underneath and on top. So basically, I'm outlining my eyebrows with my concealer, but it's really the concealer that just makes them look really good once my foundation is on. So I'm using my Real Techniques eyeshadow brush to blend out my eyebrows. So this brush, I don't think it is an eyeshadow brush. I feel like it's a blending concealer brush. So that's what I use sometimes to blend out my eyebrows. And I really like it because it's really even and it makes the look really soft. So this is definitely my go-to brush. I'm going to use my MAC 24-Hour Prep and Prime Eyeshadow Primer, and I'm going to use this to really make my eyeshadow pop. Okay, so this is a halo eye look, and I'm going to start off with a mauve base. I thought this color was honestly the best color for my outfit, so I went with it, and I just really like the color itself. So now I'm going to use the pink from the Patrick Starr Play With Me collection, and I'm going to use that and pack that on in the middle of my eyelid. And honestly, you really have to pack in the color when you're using a darker base because you won't see it. So definitely take your time with this. Okay, so now I'm taking a smaller brush, and I'm going to take this and use my gold for my Makeup Forever palette, and I'm going to pack it in the corners of my eye and the outer corners of my eye, so creating that halo effect. So now I'm going to reapply the pink in certain areas so that it has a smoother look. And then I'm going to take that purple mauve color and I'm going to start blending out underneath my eyebrows so it also has a smoother look. And just for a better look, I took the pink and swiped it over the gold, and it made this kind of like silver, I don't even know, but it came out really pretty, so I just went with it and I really liked the outcome of it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Stila eyeliner, and this is the micro tip one, and I'm going to use this to make a nice line across the top of my eyelid, and I'm going to just blend it out, making a nice cat eye. So I'm just adding a little wing to the end, nothing crazy, but I wanted to make sure this is nice and precise. So for this video, I will be using YSL Touch Éclat Foundation. It is the Chocolate Beat 80. And I'm using this because, one, I'm going to be using the Rihanna Fenty concealer. And for the most part, they are a luxury brand. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm using a luxury foundation on my skin and just making sure that the formulas can match and go together very well. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I'll be using my Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. This is in the number 430, and I really like this concealer because of the brush that I use, and honestly, it just goes on really nice, really smooth, and it gives me a nice look. Okay, so my concealer is on, and my eyes are done, but it's now the time to take out my beauty blender, and I'm going to stop it. So there was a little drainage, just a little, because, you know, it's spinning. It's a toy. It's not like the real thing. And I'm going to just take it out right now and show you all. So it's partially clean. Little spot for the most part. It is clean. And I'm going to rinse that. So right now I would just go to the bathroom and kind of rinse this out and use it. So I'm really excited that that worked for the most part. And then I'm just going to show you all the trick to drain the water. But because like my thing is broken, dumping the water isn't that easy. but pretty much it like pees out. Yeah. I do like the Beauty Blender machine. I just wish it was a little bit more durable. I just feel like it does take some time to kind of just, you know, clean itself and clean the Beauty Blender. But overall, it is a nice machine. It does go slow. I use AA batteries on the machine, and it's a quick one too. But the fact that my hose is broken and all of that, it is may need a longer hose extension for the machine itself. But yeah, I was really pleased about the wash. But if you do wash your Beauty Blender with this machine, I highly recommend to put the machine in a bowl or to put it in your sink and just let it clean the Beauty Blender. Now, that was about 10-20 minutes that I let it clean the Beauty Blender. I personally think that's way too long, but again, if it's something like, you know, doing your makeup and letting it kind of just spin while you get the base on, it's pretty good. But if it's something like you're trying to do in a hurry, I don't suggest it at all. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this, and we're gonna keep going. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Pro Filter setting powder. I'm going to set underneath my eyes, around my mouth, my forehead, pretty much everywhere I put my concealer. And I'm going to use this to make sure that I'm absorbing any excess moisture in these areas so that my eyes and everything else doesn't crack and my makeup lasts long. Okay, so once that's complete, I take my MicroSmooth powder and I press it into the areas I applied the setting powder, and that's to give its color back and to just make sure that everything's nice and smooth. I don't like any texture on my skin, so the MicroSmooth powder does a great job at taking that away. Okay, so now I'm going to take my MAC Charcoal Eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this to contour my cheeks, my forehead, and pretty much all of the areas of my face that I contour with our normal bronzer, but I wanted to use this time around just to make sure I have a nice, you know, just dimension to the skin, but without it just being too bronzy. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Artist Couture Peache highlighter. I really love this highlighter. I'm going to use this to give a nice soft glow. I don't want the glow to be overbearing because of my eyes, so I really like the Peache for this. Okay, so now I'm going to apply my Hey Boy Hey lipstick by Starr. This is also a part of the spring collection, and I'm going to use this and just add on the ULTA lip gloss right on top to give a nice pucker to the lips. Okay. So this completes my look, and I'm really happy about it, and I just want to thank you all for watching. If you have any questions at all, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.